Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Josiah's World TV, and your boy is back with another video. Now, I wanted to get on here today to talk about Saweetie. Saweetie has been getting dragged on Twitter, honey, with all the drama. She was on her man's Quavo Live last night, and she was basically telling women to throw their men back to the street if he cannot buy her a Birkin bag, okay?
Back to the streets releases tonight, so tap all the fuck breakers. If you wasting your time, if you're not getting you a Birkin, if you're not paying for your bills, then throw that nigga back to the streets,
okay? Now, basically, this has started a lot of interesting debates on Twitter. Now, I'm going to read you guys some of these comments here. Take a look. Now, one Twitter user say, "Black women, please learn hypergamy and be okay with asking for more. Please don't just only," all highlighted, "only date and marry for love that pays nothing. We are late to the game, but all the other races of women know what's up. Any of them who are with men who can't provide, who can't prove, are the minority and not the majority." Another tweet said, "Men in the comments are mad women have standards, but there are multiple tweets on here of men saying that they want women with money, black men, energetic mind trick tactics." And one guy, it was a man who actually responded to this woman and said, "I'm glad you think buying a Birkin is a quote-unquote standard. Some of y'all are experts at masking y'all own materialism and calling it a standard." Another tweet said, "Nothing new. Women been with their hands out since I was young. Difference is it was regulated to women who actually look good. Nowadays, a single baby mama with 2 kids working the Popeyes drive-thru has this mentality too." Shrug. And one comment replied back to this comment saying, "This comment is trash. It's not empowering. It's actually devaluating. The reality is most men can't afford Birkin bags and they can still make a good living. Are they not good enough?" So this basically caused a huge discussion on Twitter. Do women hold men up to high standards for materialistic things and also paying bills? What's up, you guys? So I'm here with my good friend who is the owner, the CEO of her own all natural things called All Things Kia, and she is also a podcaster for Well Said. Welcome, Kia Kali. So you guys have just seen the clip of Saweetie telling women to throw their men back to the streets if they cannot afford to buy them a Birkin bag. So Kia, I would really like to know your opinion on this whole situation.
I have a lot of opinions actually on this whole debacle. The first thing, we don't need to judge Saweetie for the comment, the asinine comment that she made, because that was really it's not like we see. I read some of the comments on Twitter, and I'm like, not only shows us how Saweetie thinks about us as women and how we should what she thinks of Quavo. Like, if he's at his worst, you gonna get rid of him? You gonna get rid of him? So what is he really? What is this black man to her really? You know, stuff. But like, I'm thinking like, what value is he to her? She basically just told the whole world what she thinks we should do, because she said, throw him back, give him back. I don't think that's a reflection on how she thinks that women should be. I think that that's a reflection on
how she sees herself, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you know what? And I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard the comment, I was like, "Excuse me, sis." Maybe she was, they was at a party. She was a little lit. She was on her man, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I interpreted it wrong. I'm not gonna lie. I first thought like, okay, well, she just saying that dudes who got regular jobs who maybe can't afford Birkin bags or whatever, or pay her bills, ain't itch. But then I had to kind of sit back and look at it and be like, you know what? I mean, honestly, when we go back into it, biblically, the man is supposed to provide for the woman. Now, maybe it is a thing of being a little bit too materialistic, doing too much. But I think that when it comes to actually going in and buying stuff for her, that's the man's duty. You know what I mean? And she has every right to say what she felt. And when I saw the Twitter tweets and everything, I was like, okay, but y'all gotta have to kind of think of it like this.
Yeah, I understand that provider, right? And that's what we typically see. Like, that's like the ideal. The man's supposed to be the head of the house. If you want a daggone Birkin that is the same cost as a Honda, that's a car. That is a car. So you telling me that my husband's supposed to be able to buy, like, that is so materialistic. And when we talk about providers, we talk about having a roof over your head, support each other, just doing simple things that a provider would do. It's not just buying material. An intricate part of the relationship, an intricate part of, you know, what goes on in that. Even if you say it is kind of materialistic, yeah, we do see them as providers, but this shows how she's probably been maneuvering her whole life. Find somebody. It's like, what is the worth of the woman if all she's doing is being up under a man? I feel like this. I can see both sides. I see both sides. Yes, I want to be independent. I have my own business. I want to be independent. At the same time, not depend on someone, but I want to have that trust to know that my husband should depend on them, you know? But she lost me with that one. She really lost me with that stuff. It really got to me because a lot of women, they get in those relationships, or I've seen a lot of people and they bought them things and stuff like that, but they are very, very controlling, very, very controlling. And that, like, oh, I bought you a house, I bought you a car, I bought you 10 Birkins, I bought you, you know, all this stuff. And then, yeah, I'm like, so there's like pros and cons to that. That's why I'm like, ugh, I think she missed the mark with that one.
You know what? Yes. While I understand I think I understand her intentions and I get where she's coming from, but at the same time, looking at a guy's standpoint, you know, no dude wants a woman who's extremely materialistic unless he's materialistic and have deep issues within himself. But see, that's another conversation. Let's go a little bit deeper in that. I feel like that even nowadays, we are so learned and decided about getting the bag, you know, get in the bag, get it. What happened to our morals? What happened to us actually, you know, finding love and being happy within ourselves versus then depending on materialistic things to make us happy that will only go away for a short time, you know?
And that's what I totally agree with that. But that's why I was saying, like, this really shows, like, if her significant other who has a lot of money, if he just so happens to go broke, she's that he used to be able to buy her, he can't provide for her the way that he used to. So really, is she really like, I don't know, is she really like, does she really love him? Is she vulnerable? Is she willing to go there if it ever went there? That's a part of maturity, though. That's a part of maturity, because the money aspect doesn't matter. Yes, eventually, yes, we can all say that at some point. If you can't sustain that lifestyle, why would you say just like get rid of them? With some, in most parts, and most with you when you're down, why would they want to? If they're only with you when you're up, they don't want to be with you when you're down. You know, dude, that's not a reflection on the man not being able to provide. That's a reflection on you not being able to be an adult and saying, hey, get on your feet and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But you need to have your stuff together by this time frame.
Well, listen, kid, thank you so much for joining us on this hot topic video. It was, I feel like that both opinions was really good and sincere, and I really love the diversity of the conversation. Like, this is a good debate. This is a really good, interesting topic. So, guys, what I would like to hear from you all, I would like to really hear your opinions on the comment that Saweetie has made. What are your thoughts on this whole situation? Do you feel like that men are obligated to buy you expensive things, or do you feel like that comment was completely taken out of context, or you just don't agree with it? I would really love to know y'all thoughts and below. Let's go ahead and get that discussion popping. And as always, bye. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Josiah's World TV. Now, if you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be notified when I post more videos. Bye bye.